Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. So to know clearly about the Khanda, as the commentator gives some of the hints here, some of the main points, we just follow there. We go to the Suttanta and we study about the aggregates. They will be clear. But here he just gives some of the important points only. To know a detail, we need to go to Suttanta, Piṭaka. Then we will know a lot there. Today, Vijnana, so it won't pasantasa. No, I have to share my screen. The last, the portion here. Ewan pasantasa atasatito is the gatha, is the beginning of the gatha. We have the Tathapatthita Ewan pasantasa satito. So we come to the last, the last explanation. So pasantasa atasatito, 2 words there. Pasantasa, the one who comprehends, or the one who contemplates, or the one who observes. Atasatita, accomplish the benefit, or get the benefits. Pasantasa atasati. So the one who contemplates for the pi aggregate will accomplish the benefit there. So what kind of benefit can we get by observing these 5 aggregates? Ewaja Sankhipa Uttara Vasina Dvita. So we need to know here Sankhipa and Uttara. We need to observe the 5 aggregates in 2 ways: a brief, a detail. How so should we observe the 5 aggregates? A brief. How should we observe the 5 aggregates? A detail. Let's see here. Dvita Sankhipa Uttara Vasina, according to Sankhipa and Uttara, 2 kinds. Pasato, the one who observes the 5 aggregates. Ya atasati, 80 here. 80 here, the feminine, that's why ya atasati. Such a accomplishment of the benefit, such accomplishment of the benefit is there. That means by the observing the 5 aggregates in 2 ways. One will get the benefits there, the advantage. Tatopi Vinajyo Vinyabeta Vinajya Nayo Vinyabeta po, the investigation of these 2 observations should be understood. Tatopi by the achieving the benefit, by achieving the benefit, by way of the achieving the benefit, the 2 methods should be investigated, or the investigation of the 2 methods should be understood. Sayatabi, the how here. Sankapato Tawa, firstly, out of the 2, Sankapato, a brief, by way of brief. To here, by means of brief. Pajupara Nakhandesu, a 5 Pajupara Nakhanda. Okay, the Sika Pachatika di Bhavena Pasanto, the one who observes the 5 aggregates as the enemy who holds the sword, you see, to kill. So the 5 aggregate as killer, as murderer, with the knife, with a gun, with the weapon, you see, to kill. So but the one who see, or the one who observe the 5 aggregate is that way. Can they hit not win the can that will not the torture him, or he will not be tortured by the khanda. Now we because he knows, you see, the nature of the khanda. By observing, all khandas are like my enemies. Khanda can kill me anytime. You see, khanda is really my enemies. So he knows clearly what is khanda. That's why he doesn't have attachment to the khanda. Then the khanda, if something happened to the khanda, he will not suffer much because he will not suffer. He will not be tortured, you see, by the khanda anymore because he knows very well. So Uttara, that is the brief method to observe the five khanda, also give it already in the beginning. You see, with the many sutta there. So the simile is the simile. Okay. The simile. Tatapada Dvita is the other concept of Tatapada Vidya. You can see there. You know how to observe, how to the things about the five khandas. So it has been already the mentioned. So Vittara Topana, Rupa Dini, Vittara Do, the simile here, Vittara Do with the simile. Pena Paindati Sadisa Bhavena Pasanto. The one who look at, the one who observe the five aggregates, the here Rupa Dini, Rupa, Vedana, Sanya, Sankara, Vijnana. So the one who observes these five aggregates, like the lamp or the phone, like a bubble, and so. The one who observes so. Asaresu, Saradasi, not hodi. Asaresu. He doesn't take any assets or any good things, any asset in the five khanda which has no the substantial or which has no essence, which has no benefit. So the Asaredu Saradasi Nahodi Saradasi see Saradasi see the five aggregate as Sara. Now Asaresu, the five aggregates are Asara. He does not see any Sara in the Asara. Where he observes the five aggregates, the Rupa as lamp of the lamp of form, the Vedana, like a bamboo, the Sanya like a mirage, the Sankara like a platistan, the platistan, and the Vijnana like an illusion. We observe a detail of each and every khanda. There has no any essence there, Asaresu. He doesn't take any essence in those five aggregates. The Visisato, a particular Ajadika Rupa Asupato, not here the detailed methods, he observes the five aggregate. Ajadika Rupa, the Ajadika Rupa, where Ajadika Ebheda, Ajadika Rupa, Asupato Pasanto. Pasanto, the person who observes Ajadika Rupa, Asupato as Asupa, as repulsiveness. So the one who observes the matters of the Rupa aggregate, what's all matter here? What's all aggregates? The one who observes the matter aggregate, material aggregate. The one who observes what's all material aggregate as Asupa, Kablikara Ahara Parijanadi. He comprehends Kablikara Ahara. So Kablikara Ahara, the solid food, the Kablikara Ahara, or the nutrition. So the body or the matter is preserved by the Kablikara Ahara. So here, if you observe Ajadika Rupa as Asupa, you also comprehend or understand the nature of Kablikara Ahara. Kablikara Ahara also Asupa, because it is related to the the matter related to Kaplikara Hara. If there is no Kaplikara Hara, our matter will not be long, you see. So Kaplikara Hara, they preserve this matter. That's why when you observe the matter as the approximate, as discussed, then you also at the same time comprehends the Kaplikara Hara, you see. Asubhe Subandi Vipalasa Pachahadi. So Subha Vipalasa, you also abandons Pachahadi. You also abandons Vipalasa, the Vipalasa. What kind of Vipalasa? Asubhe Subandi Vipalasa. We call Subha Vipalasa. So that is Asubha. But we perceive the Asubha as Subha. Such kind of Vipalasa is called Subha Vipalasa. So you are familiar with the Pali word. So the explanation also, you know, Asubhe Subhandi Vipalasa Pachari, he abandons Asubha Vipalasa on Asubha. He has no Subha Vipalasa there, you know, the way he knows. Because he knows the Kaplikara Hara also Asubha. So he may not attach to the solid food. So he may not claim to the solid food. He abandoned the loba, the attachment to the solid food. Because of this solid food, the matters, you see, increase there, you know. The matters increase. If there is no Kaplikara Hara, the matter also cannot exist. That means our body is much dependent on the Kaplikara Hara. So we say with these 7 days, Kaplikara Ahara can produce the matter with these 7 days. So this Kaplikara, if there is no Kaplikara Ahara, we also will die. You see, because of the crave, the thirst, the thirsty, because of hunger, because of thirst, so we may die. So if you know, if you comprehend the nature of Kaplikara Hara, then you do not have the Subha Vipalasa. You will not perceive the Asubha as Subha there, you abandon it. Kamoga authority, Kamoga, the plot of set pleasure. Such pleasure, the sexual pleasure, just like a plot. It takes us along the current of the sastra. So we are reborn again and again because of the Kamoga. Karma takes us along the sastra. You know, that is like a plot. Plot, where there is plot, that plot takes everything along with it. And the plot of sexual pleasure here, authority overcomes, goes over, you know, overcomes. So if you do not have sanya, the Subha Vipalasa, if you see as seated, if you see Asubha as Asubha, then Kamoga authority, you overcomes the Kamoga. So Kamoga, you see the plot of the desire, the set desire. You may not have set desire anymore, or the other food, or the Khanda, because this Rupa Khanda, the arise depend on the food. Here, Kaplikara, let me say food. We are the food. There you see the food as Asubha. There you have no attachment to that food. Kama Yogena, Kama Yoga, bound of desire, Kama Yoga. Yoga, the bound, you see, Kama Yoga. Yeah, this Kama, or this Dana, or this Loba, Kama Yoga, we say Loba, bound of desire. This Loba connect, you see, connect us in the Sastra to be reborn or after another life. So this Kama bounds us in the Sastra. With Yojadi, how to translate with Yojadi? He does not the desire, the Kama set desire will not attach you to the Kamadana. or you will not be attached. Visayojati. Not to, how do you translate Visayojati?
He's not connected with,
Not connected, yes.
Yeah.
So he is not connected with the Kama desire. So the bound of set desire, he is not connected with it because he has no karma at the time. When he see the matter as asubha, so no more karma, he will not like it. So karma bhavena anasawa hodi. Here karma bhava, the kanka of set desire. The set desire just like a kangaroo, anasawa hodi. So you are free from the aswa, karma swa. So anaswa. The canker free, or you are free from karma swa. So abhijja kaya gantha vedidi, he breaks up the abhijja kaya gantha. Abhijja bodily type of covetousness, we say covetousness. So it bounds or it ties the namakaya and rupakaya, this abhijja. So the kaya gantha, this gantha is the we call gantha, we translate as type. Typing namakaya rupakaya together there. So the abhijja kaya gantha. Bandidi, he breaks up abhijja kaya gantha. He does not have the abhijja kaya gantha. That means he does not have the attachment to the body, to the nama ekaya, nama, not only body here. Kaya gantha, kaya here refers to both nama kaya and rupa kaya. He has no any attachment that takes you takes her to nama kaya rupa kaya. Kamubadana na upadiyati. Kamubadana, the clinging to satisfy kamubadana. Na upadiyati, the na upadiyati, not attached. He is not attached by the kamupadana, or he has no kamupadana, because kamupadana, that is the desire, clinging to the clinging to the karma. So the desire clinging to the karma. So here the karma, we say the cricket, the rupa aggregate is karma. So na ubadiya, he is not clean. He is not clean. So that is the detailed methods of comprehending rupa khanda. So if you comprehend, or if you also the rupa khanda as asubha, yeah, let me say as asubha, then you penetrate or you comprehend what is kaplikara ahara. You comprehend kaplikara ahara. Then you see the rupa khanda as asubha. If you see rupa khanda as asubha, you overcomes kamoga. You the overcome kamoga. You breaks abhijja. You are not attached. You are not claimed with the to the kamupadana. So kamoga abhijja kamupadana here. Kamoga abhijja gata, oga gata e upadana. Kama swa also. Aswa. Kamoga kama swa. Kamoga, kama yoga, kama swa. So all the oga, yoga, aswa, ganta, upadana. 5 things, you see 5 things. Kamoga, kama yoga, kama bhava, abhijja kaya ganta, kamupadana. All are, the set science. This set science attaches the metals. But when you see the matter as asubha repulsiveness, so there is no more set science. That's why the set science, all these set science are synonym, Kamoga, Kama Yoga, Kama Bhava, Abhijja Kaya Gantha, Kamupadana. These are synonym. So these will not appear in your mind, in your mental stream. So that means you overcome Kama desire, set desire. So you have no more set desire. Only where you are observing the matter as asubha, or where you really understand, the rupa khanda as asubha, then you will not have any attachment to it. So you overcome kamoga. You overcome, you see Kamādivinicchayakathā. So that is Rupa Khanda. So do you have any question for Rupa Khanda here?
No, Sayadaw.
So we go to Vedana. Vedana dukkha do pasando, one who sees Vedana as dukkha, the dukkha do as dukkha. Pasahara parijjanati, pasapajja Vedana. So pasahara, the pasahara parijjanati, he comprehends pasahara. Pasahara here, hara, this we use a hara here. So the Kalimigra hara, pasahara, manosajidana hara. So the what? Manosajidana hara is the last hara what? Vijnana hara. So here four hara. Here the Kaplikara hara, pasahara. Pasahara, the one who see the Vedana as dukkha, he also see the phasa. So because of phasa, arase Vedana there. Phasa paja Vedana. So because of the phasa, arase Vedana, when he see Vedana as dukkha, then he comprehends phasahara. Dukkha sukhandi vipalasa pachahadi. He also abandons the view or the Vedana, what to say? He here vipalasa pachahadi. He abandons the perversion or the perversion or the dukkha as sukha. So dukkha as sukha here, sukha vipalasa. He abandons sukha vipalasa. So he here sukha plus pleasantness. He takes pleasantness is the unpleasantness, or he takes sukha is the dukkha. But there is dukkha, but he thinks it is sukha. So such kind of wrong thinking, such kind of misunderstanding is abandoned. Bhava already bhava, the becoming bhava, he overcomes bhava. See, he overcomes bhava because he knows the Vedana is dukkha. So the Vedana, whatever Vedana we have now already, whatever Vedana is dukkha, he knows clearly. That's why he overcomes this bhava. Bhava yogena visayojati, he is not connected with bhava yoga also. That means he does not attachment to, he does not desire for the bhava. So bhava sovena anaso hodi, he has no more the bhava sava, he is free from the bhava sava. Vyabhada kaya gantha body type here, away. He also abandoned away because he knows clearly the Vedana is dukkha, is separate. He knows clearly. That's why he overcomes or he breaks Vyavara Kaya Kantha. Silabdu Bharana na upariyati, he is not attached to the Silabdu Bharana. Silabdu Bharana, the practice of the Bobe, Kane Bobe, the practice of Kane Bobe. So for the better life, to have better life, he the beliefs there, the beliefs practice like a dog, like a cow, so like animals. You can see, you see around the world, people, they have, you see, strange desire. They have different desire. So they made their body like a lizard, the whole body lizard, you know. You look like a lizard. I have seen before, you know, one man, he made himself like a lizard, but he goes like a lizard also. See, very funny. But he attached to it very much. He claimed to it very much. He liked it very much. That's why the whole body he made tattoo, you know, tattoo whole body. So the tattoo like a lizard, exactly like a lizard, you know. So Silabdu Bharana. So to get better life, here in this life or in the life after death. So he want to get better life. He will practice many kinds of Silabdu Bharana. Silabdupadana. Silabdupadana can be many kinds, Silabdupadana. In other words, the Buddha's time also there are many kinds of Silabdupadana. So many ascetics practice these these rites rituals. Even a country like Myanmar, the Buddhists, even the Buddhists, they still follow Silabdupadana. They stay attached to it very much. So it's not very difficult. It is very difficult to abandon their views or the Silabda rites rituals. So that's really difficult. Because since they were young, they perceived the idea, the opinion. So the opinion, this Silabdupadana. So the yesterday, Venerable Jaramukha translate, you see, he mentioned the translation of Silabdupadana. Or not Silabdupadana, so Adavadupadana, clinging to round view. Here, Upadana. Detupadana, clinging to round views. So Silabdupadana also here, the round views, all these are round views. The Silabdupadana also the round view, Detupadana also round views. But the views, that is the opinion of the people. So the thing, those are right, those are beneficial, those are advantageous, they follow those ideas. They follow those right rituals until now. But they claim themselves as a Buddhist. That's why when we get the matter in the countryside, we had to always say, for me, I had to say, if you prefer yourself as a Buddha, or if you are Buddhist, if you claim yourself as a Buddhist, you see, to be a Buddhist, we need to follow the Buddha's teaching. If we do not follow the Buddha's teaching, even though we are Buddhists, so there will be no benefit. So only when we follow the teachings of the Buddha, there will be benefit. If we do not follow the Buddha's teaching, so there will be no benefit. If you claim yourself as a Buddhist, you should not have such kind of ideas. You should not have such kind of wrong views. You should not have such kind of opinions. If you still hold these wrong views, so to be a Buddha is not worthy. I said, to be a Buddha is not worthy, because you are a Buddhist. That's why I have to say, I have to correct you. If you are not Buddhist, I will not say anything related to these right rituals. The caste, their caste, their tradition. So round tradition, there are many kinds of round traditions. So I told them, if you think yourself you are Buddhist, better those tradition, bad tradition. But for the good tradition, we should maintain, we should preserve the good tradition, but we should not preserve the bad tradition. But they say this tradition come down from our ancestors. We need to preserve this tradition. They claim, is their reply. I told them, so think about that. Whether the tradition handed down through our ancestors are beneficial for ourselves or for the environment. So we have to think about that. So for example, you sacrifice the animals, you see, for yourself. So you do akusala there, no benefits, no benefits there. So such kind of tradition should not be followed at all then. But some, they understand the abandons or the abandons through tradition. Some, they stay attached to the tradition. They dare not abandon those tradition. Silabdupadana. But if we see those dukkha, then we will not have such kind of, we will not attach to such kind of the tradition, bad tradition. There is Vedana. Sanya is Sankara, Sanya Sankarija. Sanya is Sankara. Anatta do pasando. One who sees Sanya is Sankara is Anatta. Manosajidana Harabrijanadi. No sajirana referring to the jirana. Jirana, you see, leads everything here. So the sanya is sankhara here. If you observe sanya sankhara is anatta, there you comprehend manos sajirana hara. So jirana arises pasya away as anatta. Jirana, we do not possess anatta. This is jirana. Jirana is not ours. Jirana is not it's not ours. It's not our properties. Not us. Also, if we know that we know that we comprehend. Jirana is not us. Jirana is not ours. Jirana not belong to us. If we know that, or the one who observe sanya is sankhara as anatta comprehends that jirana. Anatta ni atta di vipalasa pachahati. He also abandons vipalasa, atta vipalasa, or the sanya is sankhara, which is anatta. Anatta ni, the sanya is sankhara, which is anatta. He abandons the views or as atta, the view or sanya sankhara as atta. Tethoga already, so he doesn't know believe atta, here tethoga, because of atta. So atta vadupadana here, atta, tethoga, wrong view. He overcomes the wrong views. So with it here, if we think the jirana or the sanya sankhara is anatta. So we can overcome this wrong view. But if we stay think about sanya sankhara, because you see, sankhara, like we believe, many people believe. So with if they doesn't know clearly about the anatta, so they will try, you see, the jirana. Jirana is creators. Jirana does everything. Jirana feels everything. Jirana arranges everything. So Jirana is like an atta, like a soul. This soul will lead everything. So the deity is there, but we see the jirana as anatta. There is no more deity. Deity yoga also is not connected with him. Data sovina anaso hodi. He is free from the deity. The ida sajabiniwesa kaya ganta vedidi. So ida sajabiniwesa. So he grasps firmly. You see, this is mine. This is true. This is true. We do also have. You see, this ida sajabiniwesa kaya ganta. The ida wrong view ties us. Ties us. All the view. We think our view is right, the other's view is wrong. We still have this wrong view, you see, because this depends on the level of our understanding. We do not understand clearly. We may understand something, but we still think that is true. They say we think, oh, this only is true. My view, only my view is true. The other view is wrong. Only my religion is true. The other religion is wrong. See? Ida sajabini wasakaya kanta. Very dangerous. So long as we do not remove, wrong views, we still have these wrong views. Less some more, less some more, we still have these wrong views. Ida sajabini wasa. Almost people, they grasp or they take firmly their views as right. That's right. We also take, sometimes you see, it's not right, but we think it's right. We hold it firmly. So this is all right, also only right. That's why the ism, we call ism, the theory, many theory appears in the world. Even in politics, a political, the politician, they had different views for the politics, but they hold their view. You see, only my view is right. The other view is wrong. That's why they try to establish their views among the people. So whatever the political theory they grasp, they distribute, they spread their theories. The communists, because they like communism, so they spread their communism. Democratic, they like democracy, they spread democratic ideas. So like the socialism, in Myanmar, you see the former politician in Myanmar, they believed in the socialism. Cambodia like a socialism. So they think their view is right. They try to spread their theory. So we also do the same. We stay here Sayadaw because we do not see the clearly as anatta, we do not see clearly. We stay here the anatta. But if we know something, if we know this, maybe our anatta may not be very strong. Maybe a less than one who doesn't know anything about the atta and anatta. I think so. So ida Sayadaw Bedidi Addavadupada na upadidi. He is not attached to the Addavadupada. See, the clinging to views, the clinging to opinions. So the Addavadupadana, no more Addavadupadana there. So related to Addavadupadana, we have Sakkaya Ditthi, 20 kinds of Sakkaya Ditthi. Do you remember? So the Sakkaya Ditthi is 5 aggregates, So the 5 aggregates themselves are the soul. The 5 aggregates are soul. He believes the 5 aggregates are soul. Sakkaya Ditthi, the 5 aggregates. Belief is soul. So the soul is the 5 aggregates the same. All the 5 aggregates are soul. The soul will possess the 5 aggregate. That means the something possess the 5 aggregate. The 5 aggregate belong to the soul. The 5 aggregates are controlled by the soul. 5 aggregate. The soul. According to the soul, like a unit, Sajjaka. He said the atta. What the Buddha said, the 5 aggregates are anatta. He laughed at the Buddha. He said, it's atta. The Buddha, you see, the father examined him, about the atta. Later, he gave up his idea anatta. So the soul possesses matter. That means the soul controls the 5 aggregates. Then the 5 aggregates are in the soul. The 5 aggregates are in the soul. So that means the 5 aggregates is the soul, not the same. The second one, the soul controls the 5 aggregates. That means the soul possesses the 5 aggregates. But the third one, the 5 aggregates are in the soul. So the 5 aggregates, the soul, not the same. The 5 aggregates are in the soul. The last one, the soul is the 5 aggregates. You see, the soul exists in 5 aggregates. So for the views related to 5 aggregates, altogether you have the 20 round views here. The matter is soul. The soul which possesses the matter is the soul is the matter. Related to the Rupa aggregate, there are four views. So in this way, all each aggregate, each aggregate has 4 views here. So altogether you have 20 views. Those 20 views are called Sakkaya Ditthi. We still have the wrong views. But sometimes we may think we know about the nature of the nama rupa as anicca dukkha anatta, we know. But our investigation, our inside knowledge is not enough. See, to understand that very well. So here, attavadu-padanana upadidi. So your inside knowledge is very strong. If you know clearly the five aggregates as anatta, then you can remove the other theories. The other theories. So the one who see clearly this as anatta only, you see, can remove this theory, other theories. Otherwise, no. The last one, viññāna. Viññāna anicca do pasando. The one who see viññāna as anicca. Viññāna hara parijjanati. He comprehends viññāna hara. Viññāna hara, the nature of viññāna hara. Viññāna hara is anicca, he knows. Anicca nature, the viparasapachati. So he abandons the ideas of the nature. Vipalasa, the perverted ideas. So, what do you say? Perverted, the ideas, we say the perversion of the atta, the wrong view of the atta, he has abandoned. Away yoga already, so if he knows clearly, so the as anicca, there will be no avijja because he knows clearly. Avijja yogina visayojati, he is not connected anymore with the avijja yoga. Avijja suvana anaso hodi, he is free from the avijja aswa, avijja swa. Silabda brahmasa kaya kantha. Silamada brahmasa kaya kantha. Yes, silabda brahmasa kaya kantha. Silabda brahmasa. We want the sees the Vedana as dukkha. He abandons silabdupadana. Silabdupadana. But as a kantha, vyavada kaya kantha. Here silabda brahmasa kaya kantha. Tetupadana na upadiyadi. Tetupadana. Tetupadana. He is not a claim to Tetupadana. So here we have the five aggregates. We classify the five aggregates into four here. Rupa khanda, sanya isang vedana khanda, sanya sankhara khanda, viññāna khanda. So if we observe Rupa khanda as asubha, he removes kamupadana. If what the observes vedana as dukkha, he removes silabdupadana, the paupadana. So if one observes sanya is sankhara as nada, he removes adavadupadana. If one observes the viññāna as anicca, he removes tetupadana khanda. So here the Mulatika will explain or will discuss about this later. So ewa mahanisansa Wadikadi wasena dasna yasma Wadikadi wasena dasna. See the five aggregates as Wadika, etc. Mahanisasa get a lot of benefits there. Get a lot of the benefit advantages. Dasma. So Tiro, the wise, Khande, the wise, Paseya should see Khande, the five aggregates, Wadikadi wasena, Wadika, etc. So as there are a lot of benefits, is see the five aggregate as Wadika, and so the wise should also should see, should comprehend the five aggregates as Varga and so. That is the suggestion or the order related to pi aggregates. So if we observe the pi aggregates, we get a lot of benefits. We can better a lot of things. We can better a lot of the all the upadanas. We can better all the orga, all yoga, all aswa, all gata, all upadanas. So if we observe the pi aggregate according to the instruction, so we will get a lot of benefits. That's why for the wise, we are not wise yet, you know, because we don't see like this. But if we think ourselves, we are a wise person. So we should observe this pi aggregate in this way. So only the wise person will try to observe this pi aggregate in this way. If he is not the wise person, so he will not do that. We are not really the wise person. That's why we do not do this thing. You see the rightly, what to say. So for me, I admit myself, you know, I cannot do this one. This one, I'm not the wise yet. I'm not the wise yet. But for the wise, should always observe these 5 aggregates. But you need to be mindful all the time related to these 5 aggregates. If you think wrong ways, so you need to come back. You need to be mindful. So what you are thinking wrongly, that you need to correct your views. That you need to observe these 5 aggregates in these ways. The rupa as a asubha, the vedana as dukkha, sanya sankhara as anatta, vijnana as anicca. So you have to be mindful and observe these things. Then you will get, you will be able to abandon these vipalasa. The vipalasa, you will overcome all kinds of orga, all kinds of yoga, all kinds of aswa, all kinds of gata, all kinds of upadana. So there are 2. Temporarily, you can abandon these temporarily, or you can abandon these permanently, totally. So 2 ways. If you can establish the essence knowledge, then temporarily you can remove or you can abandon this thing, but not totally. It can appear anytime where you are not mindful. So to be able to to overcome this totally, so we need to use a lot of effort. We need to forget everyday sexual words. No, so we need to be mindful all the time. So this is Suttanta method. Very interesting. So the one who see this thing will get the benefit. So this benefit has been mentioned here. So we go to the Piṭaka. Piṭaka.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Okay.
Yeah, may I have a question about the last lecture? Actually, it's in the Mulatika. Yes, Sayadaw, please explain the. It is like the almost just 2 sentences, 2-3 sentences. The explanation of the word Uddaka Jalaka, Sayadaw.
Uddaka Jala, the Jalaka. So
yes,
the wetness or the, we say, like a glue, you know, Jalaka, like a glue, it is, how to say, sticks, a sticky net of the water. Without stickiness, there will be not bound there, will not be bounded. So Uddaka Jalaka, the stickiness of the water.
Yes. So Sayadaw, please maybe walk us through that paragraph a little bit. It's complicated. I'm trying to read that paragraph, but it's too complicated.
Piṭaka Jaladadi, Piṭaka Lasika. That
Yeah.
one?
Yes.
Piṭaka Jalaka, Piṭaka Jalaka. Khandeshi na Vinyanati. So the example is given there, Yatha, Piṭaka Tele is the surface of the water. Pedu Nipada Janito Wado. Pedu, the solid. Nipada, what the water, the wind that make the solid. Piṭaka Jalaka Sankate Doa, that wind collects the Piṭaka Jalaka, the stickiness of the water collected. Piṭaka Doa making the basket like a basket, you see. Popular Nama Krodi. The wind, the way the water draws for the surface of the water, so the way is there. The way collect the stickiness of the water, it make it, you see, bubble. That is the meaning. Why you are not clear?
Yeah, yes, and
point?
then please finish that paragraph. So so Ewang, Wuktomi, and so on. So
what to me is the base. Base is what to him base. Aramana Pata Kamana Janido Paso. Pasa, the causes here Janido causes the Aramana, the Pasa causes Aramana at the base. Anupajena, now continually without stopping, Anupajena, without stopping, continually. Kilesa Jala.
How should we understand the word Aramana Pata Gamana Janito?
Aramana Pata, the folly of the object. Here, what to me? The striking of the object at the base. Janito, the causes, Pasa causes. So Pasa causes Aramana Pata, the striking of the object at the base. Actually, the object, the base, the Pasa, the object at the base, the coming together of the object of the base are Pasa here actually. So Pasa, the causes there striking. If there is no Pasa, that means if there is no father, there is no striking, there is no word to say striking. Striking is Pasa here, he want to say.
I see. Okay.
So
yes,
Pasa Pacha Vinana, Pasa here, the Kilesa Jala, referred to the stickiness, stickiness of the Anusa Kilesa. Sakari Pachayata, Pachayantara Bhavina. Antara here, Pachayantara, the special, Antara here special, the special cause. A special cause, a special cause to make the benefit, the result. Sahakari Pachayantara Bhavina Sangadewa. So Anusya Kilesa is the special cause here. The Anusya Kilesa is the special cause to produce the result. So Anusya Kilesa.
Yeah, what is Sahakari?
Sahakari, do it together.
Doing together.
The Pasa, the Anusya Kilesa, do it together. It causes the Vedana here. Andara here, Pachayantara, the special cause. Anusya Kilesa is the special cause. So the Vedana here, for the arising of the Vedana, Anusaya Kilesa, the Anusaya Kilesa, it is the special cause which produces Vedana together with the Phassa.
So you know, in that sentence, the main verb is karoti, right? So you know.
Vedana nama karoti. Here Sankate Doa. Kilesa Jala Sahakari Pachyantara Bhavana Sankate Doa. The had to connect to Sankate Doa.
So what is the subject? So yeah, the subject is Phasso, right? So you know.
Phasso, yes, Phasso.
And what is
Phasso
Vedana?
make the Vedana.
Phasso make the Vedana. Okay.
Not Phassa alone here makes the Vedana. The Anusaya Kilesa also is there as the special cause to produce Vedana. Not Phassa alone produces Vedana here. Along with the Phassa, Anusaya Kilesa is there as the special cause.
So the Anusaya Kilesa is the word Kilesa Chalang, so you know?
Yes, Kilesa Chalang.
That is Anusaya Kilesa. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, and then the last two sentences as well, you know. Idan
Ida Kilesehi. Ida here Kilesehi Mula Karana Buddhi. Kilesa Mula Karana. Pachyantara a Mula Karana, the same here. Mula Karana Buddha. So the original cause. Kilesai Mula Karana Buddha. Aramna Dasana Buddha. Aramna Sandana Asandana. Aramna Asandana Buddha. So the delighting or appreciating is the object. So the Vedana here, Vedana Vataka Vedana Sandaya Vata, referred to the Vatakata Vedana. Now here it is said, So Nebada Vatakata Vedana Sandaya Vata, the Vedana here, Vedana Nama Karodi, the Phassa makes the Vedana, the Phassa produces the Vedana. This Vedana referred to the Vatakata Vedana. What is Vatakata Vedana here? Kilese Mula Karana Putehi, Aramna Asada Putehicha. Two reasons. The Vedana, Vedana, Nepada, Vedana causes to the Kilesa, and the Vedana causes to the Kilesa, and to the attachment, to the delight in the object. The object is the Kilesa, not only the Kilesa here, the object also. Kilesa asandana, Kilesa aramana sandana, aramana asandana. So aramana asandana. Before here, Ida, referring to four causes. The four causes here we have what two aramana phassa in the Anusaya Kilesa. Four causes. These four causes, Mula Karana Buddha, are here the Vedana which is produced by the Kilesa. The Kilesa here, Mula Karana Buddhi, Aramana Sandana Buddhi. we have to connect to the kilesa. The two reasons of kilesa here, Mula Karana Buddha, the original cause. The kilesa is the original cause, and the kilesa which delights in the object. The Vedana produced by the kilesa, which is the original cause of the Vedana, and which delights in the object. Here, 4 reasons has been given there. The Vatu, Aramana, Phassa, and the Kilesa. These 4 reasons produce the Vedana here. Itaja, this Vedana, it is the 4 reasons. These 4 reasons also, the 4 reasons also, the 4 reasons refer to the Vedana which is produced by the Kilesa. Yeah, Mula Karana Buddhi Kilese Nebata. No, Nebata Vedana. So Kiles Mula Karana Buddhi Kilese Nebata Vedana. Number 1. Then Aramna Sandana Buddhi Kilese Nebata Vedana.
Yes.
So the Vedana here, it is referred to the Vedana that produced by the Kilesa. The Kilesa also the original cause or the Kilesa which delights in the object. So the Kilesa, this Kilesa produces the Vedana. The Vedana is the science here. This Vedana is the science. So
yeah. Okay, it's clear, Sayadaw.
Okay, today time is over. So tomorrow we finish tomorrow. You see, how will be maybe half hour or 1 hour tomorrow.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, are you okay tomorrow?
No, I'm not gonna be here tomorrow, but it's okay, Sayadaw.
You bring your computer along with you. You just
yes,
listen.
no. I
okay.
mean I guess the Sayale Punya, she's going to host tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sale, are you okay?
Yes, Sayadaw, don't worry, I will be there.
Okay, tomorrow we just finished the Mulatika. So we are not going to the Abhidhamma method. Whether we have finished early or later doesn't matter. We were trying to finish only Mulatika tomorrow. We don't have much to talk about that, but only the Pahana Prenya, Tirana Prenya, Nyata Prenya, those Prenya, and I'm not very clear yet with those Prenya. So I want to discuss with you. So I want you to share your knowledge related to Prenya. Okay, that's all for today. Thanks for listening. Let's close the class. Buddha Sasana Jira Detatu. Buddha Sasana Jira Detatu. Buddha Sasana Jira Detatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu. Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Thank you so much, Sayadaw. Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you
take
so
care of
much,
yourself. So you see my voice now. I lose my voice a little bit. So when I give the lecture, always like this, especially in the early morning, because I use air conditioning. I close all the windows here, because to protect from the noise.
Yeah.
If I open the doors, the windows, the noise will come from outside. That's why I close all. I use air conditioning. Maybe because of that also.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
see you
Sayadaw.
tomorrow.
Yes,
Okay,
take care,
see you,
Sayadaw.
Sayadaw.
Yeah.